Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Game on Cloud 9 here, and I'm here to bring you guys a new Naruto manga 607 prediction. And in this week's new Naruto chapter, basically, it picks up exactly where the last chapter left off, of course, with us seeing Obito standing in a pool of blood where he killed all the Mist Ninja, and he decides he wants to go ahead and, I guess, pick up Rin and say, not necessarily his farewells, because we all know that's not how Obito sees it, but he tries to pick her up. And we see his Manga Sharingan still activated. He's phasing through everything. We even see him like just walk right past Kakashi like it's nothing. And you know, he ends up at first not being able to pick up Rin, of course, but then he ends up picking up Rin. And then that's when we finally see him accept the Moon's Eye plan, and he actually decides that he's going to be in on it. So of course, when he goes back to Madara, him and Madara discuss it, and he asks Madara how they're going to do this, and Madara goes ahead and explains it to him, even goes ahead and puts a genjutsu on him so that he can see how the Moon's Eye plan will actually play out. You know, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure all of us knew how it plays out, how it exactly works. But I guess you could say the main jobs of this chapter were basically to show, like, or confirm multiple different things, such as, okay, like, the whole deal with Madara when he got his Rinnegan. We ended up finally seeing how he ended up achieving Rinnegan, and that was through the Senju DNA cells that he implanted in his body. Shortly before his death, he was able to awaken the Rinnegan because of the Senju cells, which honestly, you know, I'm glad that we finally got, you know, confirmation on that, because at first I was starting to wonder if maybe there's another way to achieve it, you know, through EMS or whatnot that didn't involve any Senju DNA. I thought maybe it was a natural evolution of just like through the Uchihas. Maybe that was the highest level of Sharingan you could have, or something along those lines, not involving Uchiha DNA, well, not Uchiha, but Senju DNA. But I'm glad that Kishimoto finally went ahead and tackled that. Not only that, but we learned more, or not more about the Geto Maso, but we learned a little bit as far as, you know, we learned that is the original body of the Ten Tails, that it's not necessarily like a new body, because, you know, there was also a lot of theories wandering out there that was necessarily like a new vessel for the Ten Tails, but that actually is the original vessel that the Ten Tails used. So I'm glad that we got, you know, a confirmation on that. So mainly that's what this thing like this chapter did. But also we got to see towards the end of the chapter, Madara, he eventually appeared as though he died, and you know, he finally got Obito to, after he trained him and taught him everything, to go ahead and meet up with Nagato and initiate the plan. So I expect next week we'll probably start to see, as far as like how Akatsuki starts to have, you know, starts to actually start up, you know, like the early beginnings of Akatsuki, because we also found out, of course, we already knew this, but Nagato's eyes were transplanted, you know, from Madara, or we at least knew that, like, you know, Nagato, those eyes that he had weren't originally his eyes, but Obito kind of confirmed that a while back when he fought Conan, that those were Madara's eyes. So finally that's, you know, confirmed again for anybody who doubted that you know, or thought Obito was lying back then, or thought that, you know, that it was a plot hole somewhere in there, because I've gotten people that said that was a plot hole because Obito said that he gave Nagato the Rinnegan, even though I told people several times that he was doing under the identity of Madara, and therefore Madara gave his eyes to Nagato. But, you know, nobody would listen. Well, not nobody, but I know a lot of people out there would just kind of blow it off, but I just had to say that, guys. But anyway, pretty much, you know, I'm thinking next chapter we're going to see or hear a little bit more about, you know, Akatsuki, how Obito, what he actually did to push Akatsuki, maybe see some of the original Akatsuki members, because as we all know, probably that a lot of the Akatsuki members that end up showing up later on, like Kisame, Deidara, those aren't the original Akatsuki. There were some other members that were in Akatsuki prior to this. Also, I'm still wondering how Zetsu is going to end up actually, like, what's going to happen to the Spiral Zetsu? Is he going to die, or is he going to just permanently merge with Obito's body, which is what I'm thinking is going to happen. And also that kind of, you know, makes me think about something else. Black Zetsu. We finally got to go ahead and see Black Zetsu make an appearance in this week's chapter, which was awesome. Finally got to see his creation. You know, he's supposed to be basically Madara's will. So yeah, I guess you can say that Zetsu, White Zetsu, and Madara, or not Madara, but Black Zetsu are pretty much Madara and Hashirama fused together into one being. or maybe not one being, but at least one body, seeing as how that's how he was formed. So, I mean, hopefully, I actually want to see more of Black Zetsu in the main timeline, see what he actually can do once we get all these flashbacks. I know he's pinned down right now by Chojiro, but hopefully maybe he'll have a comeback, or, you know, even White Zetsu will have a comeback or something after seeing him in this flashback. It really wants me to see them actually have an actual real battle, other than them just kind of being there just as little assistants for Obito and Madara. But pretty much this is all my thoughts for as far as this week's chapter, guys, and what I think is going to happen next week. Please let me know what you think is going to happen next week and what you thought of this week's chapter overall. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to rate this video. So if you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, you can put a thumbs down. The choice is yours. Also, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my videos and you would like to see more of them. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you later.